Not that gone wild.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back for week 2 of NFL Picks.
If you missed our reactions to week 1 of the NFL, it will be linked at the end of the video.
And if you want to join our Pick'em League, that is linked in the pinned comment.
So let's get on with our picks for this week, and at the end of the video, we'll have our bets for week 2 of the NFL.
Oh yeah, and Alex is here because he needs money to pay his lawyer fees.
I'm the greatest gambler in the history of gambling, maybe ever. Maybe we should be selling our picks.
Shut up, Donald. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the NFL, except for maybe the scriptwriters.
What people really should be selling is a monthly subscription to knock you in the back of the head if you want to bet a parlay.
Yeah, parlays are a lot of fun, but that's how the sports books make their money. If you want to succeed and have a better chance of winning on sports bets, just do single straight bets.
But who wants to do any of that boring crap when you can place a 10-leg parlay and 30x your money?
And right there is why the sports books are making billions of dollars.
I feel like if we were getting sponsored by a sports book, our tune would probably change.
Oh, absolutely, we'll whore ourselves out for money, but until then, we have our principles.
Can we just get on with the picks now?
Yes, let's start. Thursday Night Football looks to be a great matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
I am taking the Great White Hope, the leader of the KKK, and by that I mean Killer Kindred Clan of Josh Allen stands. Josh Allen is a real quarterback, not like that Lamar Jackson boy who is just a running back. So give me the Bills to beat the Fins off the Dolphins.
Donald, I absolutely have no words. I think it would be best if we moved on, and I can safely say after what you just said, we can kiss sponsorships goodbye.
Well, for someone who had absolutely no words, you seem to have had plenty. And Joe just looks like Daniel Jones staring down Aaron Donald in the pocket.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Donald? I wasn't paying attention.
Moving on here, we have the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
You know that I'm rolling with my boys to win. We're going to play Cowboys and Indians with the Saints. And let's just say those wagon burners won't stand a chance. It's going to be an absolute trail of tears for the Saints. The Cowboys are going to remove the native team and keep the land that the Super Bowl will be played on. Because we all know the Cowboys are going to be playing in the Super Bowl, which is in New Orleans. How about them Cowboys?
I did not think that it could get any worse than what Donald just had said, but apparently I was very wrong. Moving on, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions.
This is a divisional round matchup from last year, and I think this should be a very good game. If Baker Mayfield wins this game, I think that will prove that the Buccaneers are for real and a force to be reckoned with. However, there is no way I'm picking the Detroit Lions to lose in their own home stadium. The Detroit Lions.
Wow, we made it through one pick without something inflammatory being said.
Next up is the Colts at the Packers. And I think this will be a phenomenal game if Jordan Love plays. According to the latest information, Jordan Love has not been ruled out for week 2, but he's listed as doubtful to play, and the Packers are famous for not rushing players back into the game if they are injured, so I can safely say count on Jordan Love not playing. So if Jordan Love does not play, which it looks like he's not, I would say I'm taking the Colts on this one. However, if Jordan Love did play, I would take the Packers on this one, but not by much.
Next up is the Jets suck, suck, suck. Other than Aaron Rodgers getting injured last season, his performance on Monday Night Football was the worst thing I have ever seen involving a Jet since the terrorists yeeted a few into the World Trade Center.
Yeah, you could say the Jets' defense absolutely went down in flames.
Way too soon. Mr. 9/11, way too soon.
Yeah, I imagine there were a couple of Jets fans jumping off the flaming building that is the Jets bandwagon.
But I think the Jets will win this one because I believe they're the better team than the Titans. And for the sanity of all of the Jets fans in the country, I hope the Jets win this one, or else it's time to hit the panic button.
Moving on, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings, who, if you remember, the Vikings beat them last year at home. It's also a matchup between Brock Purdy and Brock Purdy's backup last year, Sam Darnold. The 49ers should win this game, and I'm going to pick them to win, but this kind of seems like one of those games that the Vikings could win if the 49ers make enough mistakes.
Next up is the Seahawks at the Patriots. All things being considered, the Seahawks should win this game. However, the offense did not look very good for the Seahawks last week, and the Patriots' defense looked very good. So I would not be surprised if the Patriots win this one by a very small margin. However, I'm rolling with the Seahawks as I think they are the better team on paper.
Next up, we have the Giants at the Redskins. And with how Jaden Daniels played last week compared to Daniel Jones, I think it's safe to say that the Redskins are going to tomahawk the Giants in the face and then scalp them and leave their bodies out for the wolves. So give me the Redskins to absolutely beat the doors off the Giants.
We were doing so well, we're never going to get sponsored, guys.
Who gives a crap? Nobody's controlling us or what we say.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to get money to bet on the games?
Well, people can support us through memberships, and we get money through ad revenue, not a lot, but we do get some money. But we are never going to censor our speech to appease advertisers.
Are you done sucking up to the audience and begging for money?
No, I'm not, but I'm about out of breath, so I'll pause for now.
Thank you. Moving on, we have the Chargers at the Panthers. And good Lord, unless you are an NFL fan who has been living under a rock, I don't think this needs any explanation. But I am taking the Chargers to win this game.
The only NFL fans that are living under a rock are Giants fans, as I don't think they're going to come out till the draft.
Well, that's absolutely true. I can't wait to see the Giants get fucked by the long, hard dick of Dallas.
Sounds like you would like to get fucked by the long dick of Dallas. Homo much, bro?
I would suck Micah Parsons and Dak Prescott's dicks every night for 10 years if we win another Super Bowl. Hell, I'd even do Jerry Jones too.
I never thought that the Eagles fans eating horse shit after winning the Super Bowl would be topped. But damn it, George, you topped it.
Next up, we have the Browns at the Jaguars. I can see the Jaguars winning this game, but I think the Browns will probably have a better chance of winning this game, simply because I think their defense may be too much for the Jaguars' offense. I hope the Jaguars win this game, but my gut is telling me to go with the Browns. So I'll take the Browns and their sexy hunk of man meat, Deshaun Watson.
What the hell did you just say, bro?
All I'm saying is I wish that I was the one giving him the massage.
Bro, are you okay, dude? Why do you want Watson's cock when you have big mics at home?
Didn't you hear me? I said, that's what my wife said, not me.
Dude, I don't even know what you said at this point, but you are sounding sus as hell, and I wish I wasn't this close to you.
Let's just move on here to the Raiders at Baltimore. I think the Raiders are going to lose this game, but I don't think it will be a blowout. I have a lot of faith in the Raiders this year. Maybe it's misplaced, but I just have a good feeling about them. However, I want to be right. So I will take the Baltimore niggas to win this game.
How come he can say it, but I can't?
Donald, if the Ravens lose this game, I will give you a one-time N-word pass with the A.
Nah, dude, I want to go hard freaking R.
I'm sure you have many times after I've beaten your ass in Mario Kart, and then you mute the mic. But for real, if the Raiders win this, I will give you a one-time N-word pass, and you can scream it at me in the next week's reaction video.
I might do it anyway if you piss me off.
I do not doubt that at all, so we should move on here to the Los Angeles Rams at the Arizona Cardinals.
The Cardinals looked really good against the Bills. Last year as well, they were in a lot of close games but lost them. So Puka Nacua is out. Matthew Stafford had his foot taped up during the Lions game on Sunday Night Football. So I am comfortable saying that I think the Cardinals will win this game, especially with how they performed against the Bills in Week 1. However, Marvin Harrison Jr. needs to get more passes thrown to him. If they give Marvin Harrison Jr. the ball, I think they'll win the game.
Marvin Harrison Jr. has the lips of a 1930s vaudeville performer, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, his lips are on the SPLC's website as a hate group.
And they did him dirty in Madden, too. They exaggerated his lips even more. Bro looks like he should be singing Mammy.
Imagine the absolutely massive slices of watermelon he could eat. He could probably take fried chicken right off the bone with his lips alone. He wouldn't even need his teeth.
Okay, and now you took what was a funny little riff and turned it into something racist.
It might have been racist, but at least it was funny.
Okay, you may have a point there. Moving on to the Steelers at the Broncos. I'm taking the Steelers on this one, as I think TJ Watt is going to have multiple sacks in this game. And I think the defense for the Steelers is just going to be a nightmare for the Broncos offense.
TJ Watt is the other guy that I have a shrine dedicated to, him and Josh Allen, of course. I kneel down and rub the smooth genital part of the statues that I commissioned to be made in their image. And when I do that, they each perform miraculously. Some call it superstition. I call it honoring the way the NFL looked back in the good old days.
Moving on, we have the Bengals at Chiefs.
Yeah. Let's not even acknowledge what Donald said.
I know the Bengals performed absolutely horribly last week, and every logical bone in my body is telling me to pick the Chiefs. But Joe Burrow is Patrick Mahomes' kryptonite. So give me the Bengals to win this one.
And moving on, we have the Chicago Bears at the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud is looking like an absolute force to be reckoned with in the NFL, and I am not going to bet against him until he proves me otherwise. So give me the Texans to win this game.
And finally, we have the Atlanta Falcons going up against my Philadelphia Eagles in the Bird Bowl. The Falcons performed absolutely horribly against the Steelers, but I do not think that is an indication of how they are going to be all season long. The Eagles, on the other hand, performed pretty mediocre for their own standards. But being that this will be at home for the Eagles and the grass will not be ice that the players are slipping around on, I'm taking the Eagles to win this game. Fly, Eagles, fly.
And now on to our bets for Week 2 of the NFL.
which you will have to pay $50 a month in order to access.
Now shut the hell up, Donald. Our first pick of the week is a Josh Allen touchdown. Not him throwing a touchdown, him scoring a touchdown.
Also, we have Saquon Barkley to score a touchdown as well.
We also have Tua to throw over 250 passing yards,
as well as the Packers-Colts game over 40.5 points.
And the Eagles to cover the spread of -6.5 points. Kirk Cousins for the past 2 years has played the Eagles at home, and in each of those 2 years he has lost. Also, Kirk Cousins does not do well in prime time usually.
So those are our picks and bets for Week 2 of the NFL. Please subscribe so you never miss an upload, and don't forget to join our Pick'em League.
See you next time, everybody.